Hello and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft. I'm your host, Matt, and it is great to see you today. Now, what we are standing in is not a completed storage facility and item sorter, but it is pretty close. And let me tell you, oh my goodness, this took a lot of wood. You would not believe how many chests. Just from here to here is 64 chests, and then from here to here, plus a few hoppers, is another 64 chests. There are a lot of pieces of wood in this, and I am out of wood. I have no wood left. So I still need a lot, but there's lots of space back here, which is great, because we still have to put in a lot of hoppers. I mean, look, do you see these hoppers in this row? Yeah, I need to put those all the way down, all the way around, and you'll notice I've got some hoppers up top, but then they stop because I ran out of chests. I got lots of iron, I ran out of chests, and I need more over there. So, speaking of which, I should make myself a little door right here. I put some stone here to cover that up. The sorting system that we worked on last time is right inside there. Everything is working fantastic with our furnaces. So what we need to do today is two things. Number one, we need a lot more wood. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of wood. And then we need to make up 10 more hoppers, put those in. But what we also need to do is I need an item elevator. I need something to go from the floor up to the ceiling so those items that are smelted can go into that stream of hoppers. So I really want to finish this today. So step one, we need wood, and I mean a lot of wood. So we need bone meal. And I would say, oh yeah, let's just go over to the wood farm and, harvest that wood that we made last time, right? Well, there's just one problem with that. After I got done using all of the wood in my chest, and I mean all of it, I came over here and I harvested all of the wood. See? It's gone. But then I did a funny thing. I went over to the skeleton farm, I got a whole bunch of bone meal, I came back and I filled this place up again. And then I harvested all the wood. So we need to do that again. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to go into a super fast time mode where I am just going to get some bone meal and I am going to get some wood because we need a lot. So I will see you in a moment. So today, while we are collecting bones, making trees, harvesting wood, and placing hoppers, because we have a lot to do, we're going to read the story of Noah. So this starts in Genesis chapter 6. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and they had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." By the way, the Nephilim are like Goliath and his family, the giants. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The Lord regretted that he had made human beings on the earth, and his heart was deeply troubled. So the Lord said, "I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them." But Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord. This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among all the people of his time, and he walked faithfully with God. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now the earth was corrupt in God's sight and was full of violence. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I am surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood. Make rooms in it and coat it with pitch inside and out. This is how you are to build it. The ark is to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. Make a roof for it, leaving below the roof an opening 1 cubit high all around. Put a door in the side of the ark and make lower, middle, and upper decks. I am going to bring floodwaters on the earth to destroy all life under the heavens, every creature that has the breath of life in it. Everything on earth will perish. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you will enter the ark, you and your sons and your wives and your sons' wives with you. You are to bring into the ark 2 of all living creatures, male and female, to keep them alive with you. 2 of every kind of bird, of every kind of animal, and of every kind of creature that moves along the ground will come to you to be kept alive. You are to take every kind of food that is to be eaten and stored away as food for you and for them. Noah did everything just as God had commanded him. The Lord then said to Noah, "Go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, a male and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, a male and its mate, and also 7 pairs of every kind of bird, male and female, to keep their various kinds alive throughout the earth. 7 days from now, I will send rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and I will wipe from the face of the earth every living creature I have made." And Noah did all that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the floodwaters came on the earth, and Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives entered the ark to escape the waters of the flood. Pairs of clean and unclean animals, of birds, and of all creatures that move along the ground, male and female, came to Noah and entered the ark, as God had commanded Noah. And after the 7 days the floodwaters came on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, and on the 17th day of the 2nd month, on that day, all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened, and rain fell on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On that very day, Noah and his sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, together with his wife and the wives of his 3 sons, entered the ark. They had with them every wild animal according to its kind, all livestock according to their kinds, every creature that moves along the ground according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind, everything with wings. Pairs of all creatures that have the breath of life in them came to Noah and entered the ark. The animals going in were male and female of every living thing, as God had commanded Noah. Then the Lord shut him in. For 40 days the flood kept coming on the earth, and as the waters increased, they lifted the ark high above the earth. The waters rose and increased greatly on the earth, and the ark floated on the surface of the water. They rose greatly on the earth, and all the high mountains under the entire heavens were covered. The waters rose and covered the mountains to a depth of more than 15 cubits. Every living thing that moved on the land perished, birds, livestock, wild animals, all the creatures that swarm over the earth, and all mankind. Everything on dry land that had the breath of life in its nostrils died. Every living thing on the face of the earth was wiped out. People and animals and the creatures that move along the ground and the birds were wiped from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those with him in the ark. The waters flooded the earth for 150 days. Now that's the end of the first 2 chapters of the story. We will finish the next 2 chapters in a future episode. Okay, so we are out, and I mean out, like of wood, of iron, of everything. So here's what we've done, and you probably saw this in super fast mode, but we ran out of hoppers right there. Now I've still got a few chests left upstairs, but I'm out of iron, and I didn't think I was going to run out of iron, but man, this uses a lot of iron, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each column. That's like 5 iron per hopper, so it's 25 iron just for one row. And I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more columns here. That's another 50 hoppers plus 51 hoppers. Yeah, that's a lot. Times 5, 255. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of iron. Plus, see this row here? Yeah, that I stopped right here because I ran out of hoppers a while ago. This needs to continue around there, all along that back wall, all the way over. So that's a lot of hoppers too. That's going to be at least another, I don't know, what, like 80 hoppers. So that's another 400 iron. So we're looking at another 600 iron here. So we're going to stop there. But what I do want to do is I want to build this item elevator. I want to build that up to there. And I think we can do that without iron, or at least with minimal iron. So I'm going to get some materials together and I will be right back. Okay, so we've got all of our materials, but I think I might need a few more redstone torches. I don't know, but I'm out of sticks because I'm out of wood. So we'll just see how that works. So anyway, what we need to do is we need to create a tower of droppers. So I'm going to stack these guys up like this. But this guy's in my way. Can I get that? It probably went through the chain, didn't it? Alright. There we go. Let's see. Nope. I don't want you facing me. I want you facing up. But I don't know if I can. Okay. Let's switch to my silk touch so I still have stone there. Alright, it gives me a little extra room. And there we go. Excellent. Oh, I did get the hopper. Excellent. Alright. And put that back in there. Beautiful. Alright, now you notice that there was iron in here and it already shot it into here, which is great. But what we want, and I'm going to take that out because I need that iron desperately to make more hoppers. So what we want to do is we are going to power this with a clock. And here's the way this is going to work. We're going to stick a comparator into the back of this. Now I need room. All right, I should have room there. Like that. Then we're going to have 2 stone blocks there and there. Now on this side, we need a torch, and on this side we need a comparator, and then we need 2 hoppers, but I need to build these hoppers special. This one points into that one, and this one points into that one, and inside there we're going to just stick 1 piece of netherrack. Now notice it's not moving because this torch has frozen this hopper. But when this torch goes off, that'll move over there, which will send a signal through here, and it'll go right back. But it'll only go right back and stay if this torch is on. If this torch is off, because there's still stuff in here, it'll just keep bouncing back and forth, keep sending a pulse into here, and that pulse will go into this thing, and it'll turn that torch on and off. And what we want to do is we want to put a block on top of that torch like that. And this is going to be the fun part. Oh, did you hear it click? That was the dropper going off. All right, we want to put a torch tower like this. And this is where it's just, I don't know if I'm going to have enough torches, but we create 1 torch on this side, but we've got 1, 2 on each of these blocks, and this will stack up all the way, hopefully. I fell. Hold on 1 second. Gotta get back up there. Oh, this will stack all the way up to the top, and oh man, that's a perfect height. All right, now theoretically, and this is a big theoretically, I'm going to break that hopper right there. I'm going to put in, can I get it? Okay, good. A piece of stone so that my stuff will stop there. Theoretically, if there's a bunch of stuff in this hopper, it'll go in. See how it's nice and quiet too? See these torches? All right, so they're going into here, but they're being shot out, hopefully into each one of these. And if everything is done correctly, I should have all of my iron perfectly transported to this hopper. So they're getting stuck somewhere. Where are they? Okay, in here. So I need to somehow figure out why that's not being powered. Maybe if I stick a block there, will that power it? Looks like it is. I wonder why that needed a block there, but the rest of them didn't. I don't know. But now this one stopped. Well, it stopped because there's a backup in the system, and they're not supposed to do that. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's take those out. No, I don't want a block. I want take those out. Now, is that all of my stuff? Because I want to test this again. All right, so everything's emptied. All right, well, my clock's working great. So let's stick 7 gold and 5 iron. And we will see where that ends up. I have a feeling it's going to stop at that last dropper because it's just not powered correctly. But let's see. Yeah. Okay. So what if I put a torch there? Will that power it? Let's find out. All right, 7 and 4. Okay, it's going. Creating ourselves a little tower. And ooh, there's nothing in there. There's 1 gold in there. So something got delayed. So I just missed 1 piece of gold. I wonder what happened there. I wonder if I need this block. Because if I just mirror this tower, it should work just fine. I hope that these aren't affected. I don't think they will be. Alright, so let me get that piece of gold out. Where was that? Here. Alright, one more time. 7 and 5. Here we go. Alright, they're going. They're going. They're moving from that one. They're moving from that one. This is promising. This is promising. Okay, it's done. And 7 and 5. Yes! We've got a working item elevator. All right, this is great. This is great. Now I can take that back, put this hopper back. Okay, so let me explain how this works one more time, just in case you missed it last episode. All right, these devices here filter out the things that I want to smelt. So, for example, this one filters out coal because it needs to run the furnaces. This one iron ore, this one gold ore, and this one sand. So anytime I drop any of those things into the system, those get sucked out right away. Everything else just continues along the path until it gets to this very first chest system, and I have to put stuff in there to figure out how I want to organize this. Do I want iron first, diamonds first? What do I want? Now, the things that get smelted will go down this chain into these furnaces. These furnaces will light up, they will cook the items, and they will shoot out the bottom. And they will go into this dropper. Now, when this senses that there's stuff in this dropper, it activates this clock, which activates this tower, and it shoots the items right back up so they rejoin the rest of the system, which is exactly what we want. So that all of our items, the items that were not smelted and the items that were smelted, go into our storage system. So we can say, put a little item frame right here. This is our diamonds, and we open up this and all the diamonds are there. And oh, this is iron, and we open up this and all of our irons right here, and gold and so on. But in order for this to work, there's I need to finish that row of hoppers all the way around, which is going to take me forever. And I need item frames, and I need lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of snow, because I need to put snow, because I will never, ever put a bunch of snow into my storage system. But look, I have to have snow blocks in here to help me sort this. So there's a lot that I still need to do on this. But I am glad that I found this iron in my system. That's going to help me with a few hoppers. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. We got a lot of stuff done. Lots of bone meal, lots of wood, and lots of hoppers, and ooh, that item elevator. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. But I will see you later. God bless. Bye.